Welcome back to the Feature Engineering series. In previous video, we understood what features are and why feature engineering is so important. Today, we focus on a critical step, handling missing values. Missing values can break your model, reduce accuracy, or even completely stop training. So today we will learn how to identify missing values, why they occur, and the methods to fix them properly. A missing value simply means the information is not available. It could be an empty cell, a null value, a question mark, or even an invalid entry like 0, where the value makes no sense. Before training any machine learning model, we must handle these missing values correctly. Missing values happen for many reasons. Maybe the user did not fill the form, or a sensor failed to record a reading. Sometimes systems crash or data gets corrupted, or maybe the field was simply optional. Understanding why values are missing helps us decide how to fix them. Machine learning models cannot understand empty or invalid inputs. Missing values often break the training phase or reduce accuracy. They also distort the underlying data patterns, which leads to biased models and wrong predictions. The first step is identifying missing values. In Python, we often use functions like isNull or isNa to find which entries are missing. We can also check dataset summaries or manually inspect the data. Only after identifying missing values can we decide how to handle them. There are several ways to handle missing values. We can remove the records, fill them with meaningful numbers, use advanced imputation techniques, assign special indicators, or even predict the missing values using another ML model. The method you choose depends on the dataset and problem. If only a few rows have missing values, the simplest option is to remove them. This works when your dataset is large and the missing data is random. But if too many rows are missing, deleting them can cause loss of important information. One of the most commonly used methods is filling missing values using statistical measures. The mean works well for normal numerical data. The median is better for data with outliers. For categorical values like country, we use the mode, meaning the most frequent category. For complex datasets, advanced methods like KNN imputation or MICE give better accuracy. Here, missing values are filled by understanding patterns from other columns. These methods preserve relationships between variables, making the dataset more realistic. Sometimes missing values are meaningful. For example, salary unknown or customer did not provide age. In such cases, we create a new category like unknown or fill numerical features with a special value like -1. This helps models differentiate real values from missing ones. In some cases, we can use a separate machine learning model to predict missing values. For example, we can train a simple regression model to predict missing ages based on occupation, education, and salary. This method is powerful but time-consuming. Let's take a simple example. If the age column has missing values, we can use median age for imputation because age is usually skewed. If we have categories like age groups, we use mode. For higher accuracy, we can build a regression model to predict the missing age. There is no universal rule that works for every dataset. You must carefully choose the right imputation method based on the data type, distribution, and importance of the feature. Always compare the model performance before and after imputation. Today, we completed an in-depth understanding of handling missing values. You now know different methods, when to use them, and how to decide the best approach. This step makes your dataset clean and ready for the next stages of feature engineering. In the next session, Day 3 of Feature Engineering, we will learn how to handle categorical data, one of the most important topics. We will cover label encoding, one-hot encoding, target encoding, and understand exactly when to use each method.